Oh my god, hey honey buns, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here ever. Welcome for the first time. I am Meela Vanderbuilt and today we are doing an office tour. So I have been streaming for 4 years now and I've never done an office tour, but over those 4 years I have learned so much about the technology required to make this possible. I have figured out how to improve things, what's needed, what's a waste of money, all of the things. So I'm really excited to show you where I am currently with my setup. I want to talk about some of the products that I really just love using and would recommend if you're trying to stream or just, I don't know, create any type of content. Some things that are on my wish list and things that I'm hoping to bring to the channel. So, but welcome to my home. This is where I spend the bulk of my time. So I can't wait to show you. And so one thing before we jump in, I felt like as a streamer, as a gamer, it was very important for me to have a space that just really feels like me. One, generally speaking, maybe we'll do a home tour one day too, but generally speaking in my home, I like things very airy, very light, very serene. I like to feel relaxed in my spaces. And I spend the bulk of my time in here. I spend my real life workday in here and then I transition, I spend streaming here. So, and now I'm filming more videos. So this is my content creation space. Sometimes I take a nap in here. I do everything. So the space is really catered for one, just kind of my personal aesthetic. I'll show you. Hopefully lighting's not crazy right now. I transitioned to natural light, but this is where the magic happens. So this is my main PC. I have 3 monitors. I am going to do a panning shot of the whole thing, but I have 3 monitors. I use a keyboard tray instead of putting stuff here because I do a lot of makeup and sometimes we make cocktails and just different things where I need table space. Let me just hold you for a second. Hold on. Okay, so we're transitioning into the handheld moment of this video, which is a bit of a struggle because I have the heaviest camera known to man. How was the best way to do this? I haven't filmed a video like this before, so it's hard. I'm gonna turn the camera around, but I wanted to just show you what the view is like from here. I realize I'm looking into the monitor and not at you. Don't be awkward. Cute, but let me show you really quick. Ooh, it's heavy. All right, let's first person this up. So anyway, let's start here. I got my first ever custom build from CyberPower. Actually, a Second Life resident helped me pick out all of my specs and things for it. It's kind of hard to see, but it says Meela. It's so hard to see. It's my first ever beefy, heavy duty, meets the needs of all my streaming stuff. It's been over a year now. I think it's been a year and a half since I've had it. It's been great. I was having a couple issues with it a week or 2 ago and I used ChatGPT to problem solve and it actually fixed everything that I was having issues with. I have a couple random books here. Some of the things that I really like, there's this anime book that was from this artist that I knew back in Boston. These are all books that I've read ages ago. I honestly put them here because I just didn't want to see all those cords back there. I'm not great at cord storage or organization, so that's that. Like I mentioned, I have 3 monitors. I put this one, what is that, vertical? And that's usually where I have control panel type stuff. That's where if I'm on Twitch, I'll have the Twitch website over there, different things. And I keep my Discord there for easy communication. My main monitor is where all of like my gameplay happens. And then I usually have my OBS and stuff over here. I picked up these really cheap Amazon speakers because I don't usually listen to anything through speakers and they're low key just centered around this monitor because the cord is too short to bring them way over here. And it needs to go into that little thing. I guess it goes into there. I have my Elgato Stream Deck, which I never use. I didn't even have it plugged in until I cleaned my office yesterday. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start utilizing that more, but I don't really use it. My little llama, that little llama has traveled with me from my old job that I had before COVID to my old apartment that I had at COVID to this place. So I keep it there. Of course, keep my phone handy. Like I mentioned, I prefer a tray for my keyboard. This is just a Red Dragon keyboard that I got on Amazon. For me, I just wanted a white one and I terrorized my last white keyboard with makeup and everything. It's probably a really bad choice for me to have white keyboards, but I really just like the look of them. Ignore all the cords back there. I'm not great at storage or cord organization. This is Red Dragon. The mouse is not Red Dragon, but they've discontinued it. It came with a keyboard, but that keyboard was so messed up. It's really lightweight. I always forget how to get it to stop flashing. Whatever, it does its job. I just needed a white keyboard. And then moving up, we have our camera. So this is the same camera I'm actually using right now to film this. It is a Canon EOS M50, which was all the rave a few years ago. People have started to stray away from the EOS M50 and they're going with Sony's and other things. I really haven't done a deep dive into cameras. They just cost me so much money that I'm like, I'm gonna get my use out of them, but that's what I'm using. I keep it plugged in so I can have it on for full streams. For whatever reason, I made the storage or the cord organization too tight. So sometimes it pulls out. That's why I just put a scrunchie over it. And then this cord is what goes into my computer. I do love this camera. It's my first ever, well, I had a Nikon before this, but it's my first ever DSLR for content creation, or not DSLR, mirrorless camera, I guess. I don't know. I have a Logitech camera here too. So that's usually what I use for work meetings. I usually just dock my work laptop in over here and I use that for work meetings, but also for making margaritas. I'll just do this so you can see my hand, and I'll have a hand camera and you can see what I'm doing on my desk. So I like to keep that there. Over here we have my controllers. I'm missing one. Where is it? I like wired controllers just because I'm terrible at charging things, this camera included. I didn't even have this charged. I'm terrible at charging things and I would always forget. So I like just having it wired. You can play Second Life with these controllers, GTA, any other game. They're very easy. Just plug them in, they start working. And then let's talk about the lights. So I have an uneven lighting setup. I love the Elgato ring light. It's my absolute favorite. I really love the Elgato key light, but when I moved to this apartment, we lost track of the second key light, and I had already purchased the key light airs because I used to have a different type of setup. I had another desk behind me for work and I would use the key light airs for work. Girl. So when I lost the big Elgato light, I ended up just like using this other one. I guess in retrospect, I could have just used 2 key light airs, but I do like the big Elgato key light. And I hope to just get a second one. It's just like, how it is replacing something you lost, and it's so expensive, but it's a really good light. I really like how it looks, but I do think having the smaller one kind of gives me an unbalanced lighting scheme sometimes, but we deal with it. It's fine. Okie dokes. What's next? Let me see. What else can I show you over here? I think that's it for the desk. Let's move on to my little area. Hold on. Oh my God, hold on. I would be absolutely crazy if I didn't mention my mic. So I am using the Shure. Actually, let me figure out exactly which Shure it is. Let me see. Let me see which mic this is. This is the Shure MV7 USB microphone. When I went to TwitchCon, they actually have an updated version of this that has really cool LED lights that of course I fell in love with. But I had only bought this one like the month or 2 before. So like, I can't just go buy a completely new mic, but like that is on my wish list. I'm hoping to get that one because this is really cool. You can change like the color scheme of everything. And I don't know, it looks cool. And I'm thinking like of doing a dual setup in here. So filming actual commentary videos over there. And I think it would be cool to have like a really good mic over there versus only using this. But it does its job. You guys always compliment me on my audio and say it sounds really crisp. I haven't even downloaded the new software that goes with this that makes it even more crisp. So that's something I need to experiment with soon. I buy these little, I don't know what they're called. I think pop filters in different colors. I really like the pink. I think I have a new one coming today, actually. I literally do. It's coming, you can't see it. It's coming at 10 p.m. or by 10 p.m. because I get a lot of makeup on these when I'm doing makeup. I tend to grab at my mic. I don't know how or why. Love this mic, would buy it again. Love that it's gray. So that's another thing. I like to find different streaming things that are either gray or white or pink, I guess. A break from just the standard black. While we're talking about pink, we have got to talk about this One Audio headset. I actually did a review on this on Instagram when I first got them. I think the first one I got was in silver, and then I saw this really pretty color. It's just such a pretty rose color. I feel like usually when companies make things that are pink, it's a shade I don't like. I love this color and I love these headsets. They sound so crisp. I put it right into my Shure mic and I can hear myself speaking when I'm streaming. These are good. I think One Audio makes headsets for people who are in the music industry. So they have that quality. The other day I put on earbuds because I was curling my hair and I couldn't do it with the headset on. And I was like, oh, what an audio difference. And I don't know anything about audio, listening to audio, but you can significantly hear a difference with this mic. It's funny, when I first got those, it didn't occur to me that it was the audio sounding better. I was like, when did everyone get better mics? Everyone sounds so good. I think it was the headset. But anyway, that's my audio situation. That's my visual situation. I think that's everything for the desk, right? I hope this tour is going well. I don't know. I don't even know if you can see me over here. But anyway, welcome to this side of the office. I forget that I don't have to yell for the camera because I'm wearing a mic. So pardon. Hold on. I gotta sneeze. Anyway, welcome to the commentary side of the office. This is where I used to film a lot of my get ready with me videos and just chatting or commentary on various topics, but it's been a while since I've done one of those. Hoping to bring those back to the channel very soon. But I usually have a makeup set over here so I can have my makeup easily accessible. Usually during the week, I store my other laptops, like my gaming laptop, and then I also have my work laptop, so that goes there. Over here, I don't know if you can see it very well. I just have this tray that It goes over where the seating usually would be. And this is where most of my day-to-day makeup, my skincare stuff is in here. Jewelry for stream is all the way at the bottom. I keep this really close next to me so I can easily grab stuff when I'm doing makeup. I think you guys always see me turning to my left and grabbing products. This is where all of that is usually stored. I think one of the most important things for me as a gamer, streamer, work from home person in the office is having things that are just like very easily accessible, but having a place for everything so it doesn't get too chaotic and messy. I'm that person that tears up this office every single workday. So especially if I'm doing makeup on stream and stuff, like just now, I refreshed a little bit before I started this, but I had just done my makeup over on Instagram and makeup everywhere. I'm grabbing things quickly. I'm throwing things around. Sometimes I'm snacking. That's why I definitely keep a trash can in here. But like these little carts with separate little compartments keeps everything in a place where it's supposed to be. And I really I'm obsessed with like little baskets like this because I don't have to be super neat and it's still like the overall office looks neat, but I can just throw stuff in here as long as it has its own place to go. Like it's fine. I used to keep really easily accessible tech stuff in here as well, but I ended up building the bookshelves, which I'm going to show you next or show you in a second. And there are a bunch of little bins for all of my tech stuff to go really easy. Okay, things are getting super bright because I have a huge window behind me and I have a really high ceiling right here, which originally was a nightmare when it came to, what is it, like audio stuff? I forgot to show you. Look, those are like, what do you call these things? The noise panels, audio panels? I don't know. I put a bunch of those up. Originally, I had them all over the place, but I just didn't like how it looked. And by the time I got the Shure, like it removed my need for them. There are actually a bunch of white ones. You can't really see them because it's so bright in here right now, but yeah, those are a lifesaver because I think you guys actually heard the difference once I started using those. My air conditioner, like my central air vent, is right outside this office and shit just can get loud, but because my ceilings in here are ridiculous. How am I gonna get this angle? Hold on. You can't even see how high they are. What do I need to adjust on my camera? I don't know. But anyway, this is the day bed. This is where I take naps sometimes. I also only have a 2-bedroom apartment, so sometimes when I have guests, I'll stay in here and I let them stay in my room, or I'll set this up for them. I have these super sheer white curtains that you can't even see right now. Oh my God. It's super comfy. I also had a subathon and this is where I slept during that subathon. I usually have like a lot of pillows because I just like being comfy. And then this is the shelf. I'm just gonna show you some of my favorite things on here. This I got, I don't know if I got this at TwitchCon or if I got that at a Twitch event in LA. They have some of those sometimes. I have to vlog those more so you guys can come with me. I got this at my first ever TwitchCon, the infamous like cowboy hat, which I am so obsessed with to this day. Twitch took so many pictures of me the year that I like went to this TwitchCon and was wearing this hat, and I was on their website. I was on like all the promotional materials. I was on the actual app with the Twitch schedule for this year. So it was really cool. And it's just my favorite hat. I wore it for the last day of TwitchCon this year and everybody was like, oh my God, you're the girl on the website. That's my YouTube pillow. I got it off Amazon. It's flipped backwards because my camera is inverted when I stream. So that shows properly when we're on stream. And then these are the little bins I'm talking about. Like most of them have just like crap in it, but like it helps me keep it out of the way. This was, what is it? A lens thing that I bought for this camera that didn't work. This is another, like my spare mouse, just like random stuff, a label maker. And this is another random one. This is like body stuff and hair stuff, like makeup remover, lotion, hairsprays. A funny thing about me, I like to smell good during streams. So I use perfume and body sprays all the time. This is all my hair stuff, which has grown since I've been using this hair that I actually have to curl. This is my LED sign. I haven't put it on the wall just because like I haven't gotten around to it, and it came with this whole kit to put on the wall that looks complicated. But I low-key think I'm just gonna put a hook in there and call it a day. But also you can't see up that high when I'm streaming, but you can kind of see this behind me now when it's down here. So I don't know. I guess I can put it up on the wall eventually. Like, I guess. This right here is my original, my first ever in life gaming computer. It's a Skytech. It was a pre-built, and this is what we started streaming with. This is what leveled up my Second Life gameplay and all of my games. I was able to like use so many games. The only caveat about this, and I didn't know anything about computers when I ordered it, it had very low RAM. So I ended up going to Best Buy to get more RAM, and low-key they broke the computer. So I had to get a new one, but I love Skytech. I love how easy it was for someone that doesn't know anything about technology to really just get a really powerful system that met all of my needs except for that RAM, which I mean, I guess I didn't even need more RAM. I think it had 16 gigs. Maybe I have to check, but it's really good. I still always link this computer in the description because I thought it was great. It's just Best Buy broke my shit. That's the story for another day. And then in this little compartment, I have all my audio stuff. So I actually have some JBL headset, another pair of 1 audio. I keep usually my pop filter thingies in here. I have another mic for this camera. This is just all audio stuff. So I keep all of that in here. Even like my little headphones I throw in there. I have a thank you cards. I was thinking of sending some of those out when we did a subathon and I forgot. But I only got one person's address, but that's like the goal. I also a while ago created like a book, like a planner book. You can't really see that. It's just like a little different planner and that's on Amazon. I completely forgot that I did that until just now. So I don't know, maybe I'll share more of that. That's just a little M. These are just little random things. This is my little basket of TwitchCon badges. I have the past 2 years and then like a 21 plus thing. This is all of like my important shit, like actual paperwork that I need to have in my office. This is a random, just extra one that I'm not really using. Over here, we have another monitor. My job sent me like a million monitors. So like I also have a big closet behind me and there's another one in there, but this is a monitor for my job that I just am not using. This computer actually still works and it's still plugged in because there was a while where I hadn't transferred all of my files. So I would have to come over here, plug this up and get it off of here. And then, oh, that's the other hand. No, that's not the controller. There's a pink one. I have no idea where it is. That's my only wireless controller. Was not useful for me because I can never remember to charge it. And I love elephants. They're my favorite animal. So I have to have those. Space filler, junk drawer. So this I took out of my closet. It's just a bunch of stuff. Like there's LED lights in there. There's a bunch of different LED remotes. I never know what's what. So I really do need to organize that. This one is just lighting stuff. So more like lights. I didn't realize I had an LED light strip and I just ordered another one for the other side of my office. This down here is more lighting stuff. I have like a million of these type of things. Like I like to backlight differently sometimes. And then this is all my camera stuff. So anything related to the camera, I put little tripods in there sometimes. That is pretty much my whole office. I have a huge closet right here that I'm gonna like show you a little bit, but it's a mess in there. There's still stuff that I never unpacked from my old apartment. There's most of the big tech gear that I've used or that I use occasionally. Sometimes it's messy. We might do a whole video of me cleaning that out, reorganizing as something really useful because low key, the size of that closet is the size of an old office in one of my old apartments. It's huge in there. I didn't show you these. These also sit on my desk. I have a million externals. My computer, I only got 1 terabyte of memory or storage. Gaming pictures take up so much space. So gaming pictures, videos, I am a video hoarder. I never get rid of any of my old videos. So I have every video I've ever created, not streams. I don't usually download all of those. A lot of my Twitch streams I have downloaded though. Every video I've ever created is on an external. I think the biggest one here is 4 terabytes, but these both are 2 terabytes. And my little label maker, I just put the months or the years and that works for me. That says content 2024. Externals, especially if you don't like to get rid of memories, I have everything on here. Look, I told you I was going to briefly show you this closet. I'm not showing you the ground. Oh, it's also where I keep all my wigs. I have a bunch of luggage in there. I have old cameras. Those are 2 huge umbrella lights. There's a ring light back there. There's even more monitors. There's that second key light. Girl, it's a mess in there. We ain't turn that on. I also had this like little calendar thing that I never used. I think, what month was this? Oh, this was January. I haven't used this since January. I wanted like a quick visual for me to remember streams and stuff. Clearly I didn't stick to it. But anyway, that's pretty much my whole office. I would love to get more into all the different tech that I use, the recommendations that I have, the mistakes that I made, the things that I bought that were not useful at all, and just even some of the settings that I have for some of those. I really want to get into all of that. So look forward to more videos of me kind of diving in. I'd love to do some unboxings and tell you guys what I think when I'm ordering new stuff because I have a problem. I order new stuff nonstop, actually. So I'm currently streaming or recording on my other Canon EOS M50. I have the Elgato, I think Keylight Mini. And then I'm actually using an Amazon Basics tripod, just in case you were wondering like how I'm actually filming right now. I, again, am a streamer. I'm used to streaming, so I'm not used to even being out of the chair filming. So who knows what this is gonna look like. There's actually one more thing I forgot to show you that I keep behind the office door. Oh shit. This is my collapsible treadmill. So usually I put this like over here. Let me just do it. Oh shit. Oh. Bitch, I tripped so many times just now. But yes, I have this like small little treadmill that I'll put right here because I'll put my laptop there and continue to work. It's super lightweight. Like, I mean, kind of. It's kind of lightweight. This one's a little heavy, not gonna lie. But it has wheels on the bottom so you can like just drag it. And I keep this behind my office door and just pull it out when I want to walk on it. I also got that off Amazon, so I'll be sure to link it. One thing I have to say, over the past couple of years, I've just noticed the more I stream, the more I game, the less I'm moving, and I'm starting to both feel and see the effects of that. Your girl is in her deep 30s, so we got to get that shit tight. But I haven't been that great about using it since I've been back from traveling a couple weeks ago, so I need to really get back to it. But that's just something that's like kind of easy. You could just like put it at your desk if you use a laptop, especially. I'm tall as F. I'm 5'10", so even at that level, that is still a pretty low bar for me. So I have to use my laptop tray, and it just like lifts it up even further, so I can just comfortably be at a comfortable level with my laptop. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed, or I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a new experience for me. I'm new at filming like this, so like bear with me as I try to get used to the best like angles and methods and what tools I should be using and like what type of B-roll I might want to insert. I'm on a learning journey with just like filming and content creation outside of streaming. So hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed like bringing you into my space a little bit so you can kind of see what's behind the camera when, you know, I'm not just sitting in front of the... I really enjoyed bringing you into my space and showing you a bit more of what is behind the camera and behind the stream. If there's anything that you want to see specifically or have questions about, please leave those in the comments. I answer all of you guys. So leave it in the comment. Why can't I talk? If you enjoyed your time here, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing, por favor. It means the world to me. If you can, also share it with a friend. And let me know what you guys want to see next. This is my signature look. I'm gonna wait. It is hot as shit in here, but I could not turn that air on while I'm filming because it's loud. Bye!
Vacilón, ella lo que quiere vacilón. Vacilón, ella lo que